respected teachers, Madam Principal, parents, and my dear fellow students. We are gathered in this space to bear witness to the installation of this year's Student Council, an elite front of which Anushka and I have been a part in the calendar year 2021-2022. On this occasion, I would like to speak about my tenure as a head boy of this illustrious institution. The past year has been a great experience for both of us as a head boy and head girl. Wouldn't you agree, Anushka?
Yes,
The journey has seen us through some memorable moments and some tough times as we arranged certain events during the pandemic. Thank God that the online phase of our lives is now behind us. It is now time to pass the baton to the new Student Council. We wish them luck and success in their tenure, that they may perform their duties sincerely and to the best of their abilities, thus doing the school and us proud. They lead, we succeed.
thank you Swayam for that apt welcome address. Now let us begin our day with God's blessing. I invite Ms. Veda Kale from grade 6 to help us to direct our thoughts in prayer. Thank you, Veda. That was not only meditative but a visual treat at the same time. Coming back to you, Swayam, as the outgoing members of the Student Council, we have completed our duties. What do you think of the year ahead and the new council?
Yes, Anushka. Like I mentioned before, it is time to pass the baton to the ones who follow after us. Speaking for the learners of grade 10, we have been looking forward to this auspicious day when someone new takes over from us. I for can't wait to announce the names of this year's Student Council inductees.
I agree with you, Swayam. The Student Council plays an important role in building leadership qualities in students. Moreover, it's a starting point for those who aspire to take on leadership positions in later life.
Now that you have mentioned it, I would like to call Dr. Miss Kiran Deval to share her views about the significance of her Student Council and leadership. Dr. Miss Kiran, if you could please make your way to the lectern and address the inductee.
A potter takes raw clay and molds it into a beautiful vessel. Parents and teachers enact their duties in a similar fashion. Right from holding your baby in your arms when he or she was born, to the first step that the child takes in walking, every parent wishes the child to be independent. Similarly, right from the first crayon put in the tiny fingers of the little babies in nursery till the grown grade 10, teachers nurture, mold, and want to see each of the learner shaped into nothing less than a star, a celebrity. Likewise, when we come to the Student Council's induction, let me tell you learners, this is the first step towards leadership, towards role modeling, towards enabling followers to excel, and yes, of course, taking the satisfaction of the people who follow you. A warm welcome to the ever-encouraging parent fraternity, our pride, our leader, Madam Principal Ms. Monica Jaiswal, my immaculately hard-working colleagues, and definitely the darling learners present here. I welcome each one of you. Let's, of course, have a big round of applause for all of us on this stage. I congratulate each one chosen to the Student Council of SVM session for 2022-23. Dear children, the Student Council is for you to learn discipline, team spirit, enthusiasm, and camaraderie first, and then ensure that it is instilled in your schoolmates, your own housemates. Being a school prefect should puff you up with pride to be an SVMite within the premise and outside alike. It becomes the part of your existence to uphold the SVM values of empathy, integrity, resilience, independent thinking, and innovation. I would quote Alexander the Great here. After his expedition towards Asia, children, particularly towards Indian subcontinent, he shares his learning in these words. I'm not afraid of an army of lions led by a sheep. I am not afraid of an army of lions led by a sheep. I'm afraid of an army of sheep led by a lion. In this student council, we see such lion. You promised me, learners, you're going to learn. And yes, I am wishing you all to have an enriched learning experience throughout this session. Thank you, children. The proceedings may go on. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Dr. Ms. Kiran Deval. It's always a pleasure having you address us, sharing your profound thoughts.
Swayam, I think it's now time to introduce our audience formally to the members of the Student Council 2022-23.
Yes, without further delay, let us take turns in calling the members of Student Council to the stage. Say, Anushka, you belong to the Red House, Mangalyan. Who are the chosen ones from the Red House?
Sure, Swayam, I shall call them out. I request the new members of the council to kindly take their positions on the stage as I call out their names. House Captain of the Red House, Miss Kirti Samant. House Vice Captain of the Red House, Master Vardhan Yadav. Moving on, Swayam, you belong to the Blue House, right? Who are your representatives in the council?
Yes, I belong to the Blue House, Gaganyan. The ones we have chosen are House Captain of the Blue House, Miss Pal Patre. House Vice Captain of the Blue House, Miss Niva Shah. Minister of the Blue House, Miss Shravani Vaingankar.
Wow, Swayam, the Blue House has elected wisely. Power to you girls. Now, to the Green House, Phoenix, we have the House Captain, Miss Simrita Jain. House Vice Captain of the Green House, Master Shreyas Talekar. House Minister of the Green House, Master Manas Bhosle.
Once again, the scales have been balanced. Let me announce the names of the elected members from the Yellow House, Leo. We have the House Captain, Master Shalvir Shinde. House Vice Captain of the Yellow House, Miss Prisha Indulkar. House Minister of the Yellow House, Miss Radha Shinde.
Those were the houses. Moving on higher ground, we present you the head 22-23. She came in with little hope, nothing more. But she was determined to make an impact with her. It was her turn. And what an impact she made. I can still picture that moment. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, our head girl for the year is Miss Kanis Kazi.
And now our newly appointed head boy, he took out the opposition in style, and mind you, he had formidable opponents vying for the position. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, our head boy for the year is Master Ayush Borkar.
I will now invite representatives from each house to award the council members with badges, sashes and scarves. Beginning with the red house, paging teacher Nida and outgoing
Thank you, Teacher Nida and Miss Adya. I call up.
So I see that Anushka and Swayam are doing a spectacular job behind the microphone. But I think I need my 2 minutes of fame as well. Please repeat after me. I, in the capacity of promise to uphold the honor and dignity of my house. I will be honest and fair in all my dealings and shall encourage my housemates to follow suit. I shall be a responsible and respectable learner and a role model to my fellow learners, to my house and my school. I shall ever be faithful and loyal without compromise. You may put your hands down. And now to the head boy and head girl, kindly raise your right hand and repeat after me. I,
Ayush Borkar,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
and affirm
and affirm
to the office of
the office of head boy.
I will faithfully
I will faithfully
and honestly,
and honestly,
according to my best skill
according to my best skill
and obedience,
and obedience,
perform all my duties
perform all my duties
in enhancing
in enhancing
the glory
the glory
and honor
and honor
of my school.
of my school.
Furthermore,
Furthermore,
I promise to conduct myself
I promise to conduct myself
as being a role model to others.
as being a role model to others.
I shall represent
I shall represent
and serve my fellow learners
and serve my fellow learners
while at the same time
while at the same time
uphold the rules
uphold the rules
of the school
of the school
without compromise.
without compromise.
You may put down your hands.
Thank you, Sir Jared. Thank you, council members. I request you to please take your designated seats in the audience. Time now to listen to some words of wisdom from our esteemed Madam Principal. Ma'am, if you could please.
Good afternoon, everyone. Heartiest congratulations. The entire ceremony was fabulously planned, done. So congratulations to all of you. To begin with, I'll just say that a council elected by a democratic process is truly a deserving one. Hearty congratulations to the newly formed council and each of the office bearers. The passing of the baton from the old to the new is not only the handing over of responsibilities, but also setting higher expectations from the experienced ones to the newbies. This is the first council which will be operating completely in the physical mode after the 2 years of pandemic. And so you are all the fortunate ones to get a platform where you can polish your leadership skills. These designations which you have been adorned with comes first with a sense of ownership and belongingness towards your second close family, that is your school SVM. Today, while accepting this responsibility, you might be a little confused, a little more anxious about how am I going to do justice to my role? How am I going to live up to the expectations set by my teachers, parents, my friends who have shown their trust in me and voted? Well, the answer is very simple. Leaders lead thyself. So, any change you want to bring in your surrounding, begin with self-improvement. And then only after role modeling, you can set expectations with others. The ABCD of leadership can be very easily remembered and understood. A is for being approachable so that people around you feel comfortable reaching out to you. Accountable towards the role designated to you. Adaptive to the constant change and taking them as learning opportunities. Being action-oriented, always remember, action speaks louder than words. B is for being bold to ask the right questions, but do not forget to be respectful, be it your parents, facilitators, friends, both senior and junior. The broader vision. Who is a visionary? Children, do you know? A visionary is a person who can think of 10 years ahead from now, what will be the need of people around me. So you have to be a visionary, have a broader vision, a broader picture. Then you need to have a balanced personality, managing both your mind and heart in a way that they achieve equilibrium. Many of you might not be knowing, but if it is said in Ramayana that Lord Rama, when he was residing on the throne, and when he was asked to go to the exile, he had the same facial expressions. Okay, so that is what we need to, have our balanced emotions in our life. Third thing is being inside out. Your thoughts to be positive. The twinkle in your eyes, the smile on your face, and a gentle and kind soul. These are the brands you must wear on your body. C is for being courageous enough to take new things, try out new adventures, leaving your comfort zone. Being compassionate and empathetic towards people around you. Connectedness with all the peers from nursery to grade 10. Listen to them, understand their problems, listen to their ideas and suggestions. Think on how you can act. To be courteous and not showing arrogance for the positions you are holding. D, to be a dreamer. Dream big and dream with your open eyes. Be a doer and not sitting hand-folded. Be disciplined in your everyday life from getting up in the morning to going to bed at night. Determined to reach your goal and being dutiful towards your fellow beings. As a school, now we expect you to lead this institution in a way that you are able to understand the problems. For example, the food wastage happening in the cafeteria on an everyday basis. How can it be resolved? Needless to say, it is also the best way to show our respect towards the farmers, which grow them with a lot of hard work and patience. The problems of bus discipline, class discipline, wastage of resources like electricity, a simple thing like a piece of chalk, whiteboard marker, duster, paper wastage, polythenes, all these things, wrappers of chocolates distributed on birthday, cleanliness of the school premises, handling of the school property. There can also be a student committee of grievance redressal for the differences, the bullying, fights, use of bad and abusive language, or any kind of shaming which is actually happening in the school. Also, following the cyber ethics in and outside the school. Take the lead and be a problem solver. You will definitely be able to contribute today in the school and tomorrow for the society you are a part of. With these thoughts, I shall put a full stop, and once again I congratulate all the council members, the able facilitators, house masters, parents and the entire school members for such able office holders. My blessings and best wishes are always with you. Thank you so much.
At this juncture, before we carry on and go on to the vote of thanks, I would like to invite anyone amongst the parents, if you'd like to share anything, if you'd have some words to say, to give us, anyone, I welcome you right now, or you could speak from your position wherever you are sitting.
Principal ma'am, dear kids and parents who have made it convenient to attend. Let me at the outset congratulate the team who has made such a fabulous event. In fact, it takes us back to our childhood days when we used to have the same ceremony, maybe not at this scale, but yes, definitely it was also with the same enthusiasm which it has been done today. And as Principal Ma'am has rightly brought out, it's this is the phase where you learn the basic tenets of leadership, and this will take you a long way. And whatever small things wherein we can contribute towards the growth of the nation, we should start with that beginning. And I must again congratulate for such a lovely ceremony to the head boys and head girls, and wish the very best to the new council. And I'm sure they will be able to meet their target for having such. Thank you very much. And once again, thank you, Principal Ma'am, for giving us the opportunity to attend. Thank you very much, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. Is there anyone else who would like to share something?
As we draw a close to this formal gathering, I invite Ms. Adya Lubri to deliver us the vote of the thanks.
I too would like to extend my gratitude to our lovely Madam Principal. At the outset, I wish to congratulate all the council members, past and present, and to all who have made the time to partake in today's celebration. To all those who contested in the council elections, I must reiterate that winning or losing doesn't matter. What does matter is the participation. We all are very thankful to our institution, the staff and the management for giving us this great opportunity. The council members will now act as a bridge between the learners, the teachers and the parents. We understand this is all meant to benefit us learners and to help us grow. As youngsters, we may not fully realize the importance of the power given to us today. But in the future, this will only help us inherit the qualities needed to become a better leaders, communicators and motivators, and all over the better citizens. Once again, I thank all for being a part of this event. Your presence here is a clear indication of the support we youngsters have from you. I would like to end with wishing the newly installed councils and my heartiest congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Adya. So there you have it. We are soon approaching the end of this event. We will be having a photo op with the student council soon after the national anthem. Therefore, we request you to please stay back after the national anthem is sung and follow the directions of the ushers. The photos will be taken.